Hi, this is Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. Today I am participating in the My Birth Story collab with the Loves Collabs Facebook group. And all the details will be below for the playlist and links to the channels for the hosts, and I hope that you will check them out. Now I know those of you who watch me are thinking to yourselves, wait a minute, she doesn't have any children. And to that I would say, you are correct and you are very observant. But I made a decision at a very young age that I did not want to have children, biological children. And I thought that I would take the opportunity at this time to address that, because I get asked about it a lot. And I thought, well, here's a tag, a collab, why not answer them now? So here we go. Well, why did I come to the conclusion I didn't want biological children? There's easy and deep answers to that. One is, I honestly never have had the biological urge to procreate, and that is honest to God's truth. And when I see people that are pregnant, I think they are beautiful, and if there's someone I know, I want to feel the baby and all that stuff. But I never go, oh, I wish that was me. Never, ever, 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 ever. And even when I was little, when I played Barbies, my Barbies always adopted children or they had stepkids. So I really just never felt the need to have biological children. And then as I got older, there were some hereditary diseases in one of the sides of my family that I'm not going to name. And I was concerned about passing those on. And all these years later, I feel justified in that decision, knowing that some of those traits were passed on to other people in the family. So I really am glad that I personally have not done it. I don't regret it at all. Now, other reasons that I never decided to have children of my own. For one, I thought if I did have children, I would adopt them, or that I would inherit them through marriage. And but I wasn't sure if I wanted to get married. So I knew that I also didn't want to have a child and be a single parent, because I am, to put it nicely, a workaholic. I've always had either 2 jobs, or a job and a side business, or a more than full-time job like I have now. So I didn't feel it was fair that if I were a single parent to have a child. Do I judge single parents? No, I know many, and they do a wonderful job, and I'm happy for them. But for me, that would not have been a good decision. So I thought if I got, 40, 50, maybe I would adopt children. However, in the meantime, I had the opportunity to raise one of my nephews for a few years, because my sister became ill and she was having difficulties finding out what was wrong with her and everything. So he came to live with me for a while, and that was a wonderful experience. So I got to be a faux parent, a parent figure for a while, and that was a wonderful experience. And then I also have all these other nieces and nephews that you see in my videos, so I get plenty of time to nurture and mother, and I'm quite happy to do it that way. So, anything else? Oh, and I also wanted to add that my mom did childcare in our home while I was growing up, and we had 1,000 kids, it felt like, always in our home. So by the time I was 18, I was like, see ya, kids. I do not want to be around a lot of kids. And what? I'm 51 years old, and now I'm around a lot of kids. Go figure. But we always treated all the, as we called them, the babysitting kids. We always treated them like they were members of our own family. And if you look at our photo albums, there's just as many pictures of those kids in them as they are of us. So, we were truly more like a family of 20 instead of a family of 6. So you can see that maybe why I was not really excited to maybe bring some more children into the world. I think that is it. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. And I'm really, oops, I accidentally unrolled my window. And I'm really excited about this collab because I'm really excited to hear other people's birth stories, because they're all so personal, and I love hearing baby stories, and love retelling the ones from our family, and it's fun. So this is a really great collab, and I appreciate you watching, and I hope that if you are not a subscriber that you will click that subscribe button, please. And until next time, remember to always live greatly.